So I was talking with someone the other day, and she said, "I really like what you're saying. It's like you believe in karma." And I said, "I guess I don't know. I don't know if I believe in karma or if I don't believe in karma. Um, but what I do know, and what I do believe in, is the concept of seed, time, and harvest. I don't know if I believe in karma, because karma says, whatever you do to somebody else is going to come back to you. That may or may not be true. But what I do know is one of the laws of our planet is that if I plant a seed and I give it the right nutrients and nurturing, and I wait long enough, there will be a harvest that comes up. So if I plant a seed, give it enough time with nutrients and all that kind of stuff, that I will get a harvest. Now, seeds aren't really particular about, well, let's say it like this. Every seed contains everything it needs to become what it's supposed to become. Right? So corn has all the genetic makeup inside that corn seed to become a stalk of corn, to be a corn plant and become a stalk of corn. An apple seed has all the genetic material inside the apple seed to grow into an apple tree and produce more apples. All right? So the genetic makeup of everything that seed needs is inside of it. So the seed doesn't necessarily care in and of itself where it gets planted. Now, where we plant those seeds is extremely important, because that will talk about the viability or the ability for that plant to grow and prosper. So stony ground, obviously, that can be a challenge, right? Concrete, definitely a challenge. Fertile soil, definitely a challenge. Now, it is possible to plant the wrong seed in the right place. For example, in my garden, I've put, I'm growing squash and cucumbers and tomatoes and all sorts of stuff. So I put the right seed in the right ground. Unfortunately, as our time has gone on with the garden, there's obviously been some seeds that I didn't plant that are coming up. Those are called weeds. So I have the wrong seed in the right ground. And sometimes in our own lives, we invest, or we give our attention to things that should not be planted in our garden. All right? Seed time and harvest. Whatever it is that you invest, that you put in the ground, and you give some nurturement and some time and some nurturing and some resources to, will become a harvest. The question is, what is the seed that you're planting? Is it a seed of anger? Because guess what you're going to get? When someone cuts you off on the highway, or something doesn't go your way, your spouse or your children frustrate you, what's going to come up? Because you've planted that seed of anger. You're going to get anger, right? But let's flip that around. What if we plant the seed of love? I know that sounds so goofy, but if we plant love, when our kids tick us off, or when our spouse ticks us off, or we don't feel good and someone really pressures us with some kind of coercive motivation, what is going to pop up? And the funny thing is, once I put the seeds that I want in the ground, and I make sure that I water it and I keep the field weeded, I really don't have to concern myself what kind of fruit is going to come up. Because I know if I put an apple tree in the ground and I let that tree mature, I'm going to get apples. Why? Because it's what I've put in the ground. Seed, time, and harvest. What is your seed? What do you pay attention to? And what is it that you expect? My name is Andre Koen. Till next time.